What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chicago Couch Scouts. We've had two NBA Finals games since our last recording, so we're going to do a little talk about that. We're going to do a little sports trivia game between the two of us, and then we're going to talk about Batter Up. We're going to play some Batter Up for you guys. But yeah, let's get started. The NBA talk. We had games 3 and 4 happen in between our last recording. Pacers win game 3, kind of dominated that game. Halliburton with a near triple-double. But yeah, the Pacers defense in that game really stuck out to me. OKC just looked really bad that game. Kind of just came out flat, didn't really recover. You always felt like they would cut the lead to like 6 or 8. You'd always thought they were coming back, and then Indiana would just pull right ahead again. So kind of surprising to me. I didn't think the Pacers were going to get 2 games. I thought maybe they get 1 at home, but obviously stealing game 1 in OKC changed that. And then last night, game 4 happens. Indiana was up 10 the whole game this time. OKC comes back really late. Now they tied up 2-2. I think it might go 7. I don't know. The Pacers they're playing better than I thought they would, and OKC is honestly looking shaky to me.
So my big takeaway from Game 3 was that Bill Simmons had one of the greatest predictions in the history of predicting anything, where he predicted that Mathurin would score exactly 27 points in 22 minutes. So that was incredible.
He actually took.
Yeah, like it was a real thing.
That's wild.
So yeah, that's great. Shout out to Bill Simmons and Russillo, of course. But yeah, I like Indiana a lot. Yesterday was disappointing, but Game 3 was kind of fun. They're just like microwave scoring, especially from Mathurin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm kind of like grouping the games together here. I can't really stay on like Game 3, Game 4 track, but watching yesterday, it was like really disappointing because like they were playing really good, and then it got late in the game, and that's kind of like where the Pacers have shined really throughout the playoffs, and unfortunately they just could not buy a bucket. Everybody was bitching about the refs. Like, I agree, it's kind of ridiculous how there's like a foul call every other possession, but I didn't really think it was like imbalanced towards OKC. Like, I thought they just had like the whistle in their mouth the whole fucking night, and it was kind of ridiculous.
Scott Foster, the extender.
Yeah. Shout out to CP0 rings, dude. Like, him and Scott Foster need to box on like the Jake Paul card or something.
Oh my god.
But anyways, yeah, no, I really like the Pacers. Game 4 was disappointing because I feel like, I mean, historically, if you go up 3-1, you really win the series. But especially for a team like them, like, so yeah, like going up 3-1 for the Pacers would have been really huge. I mean, obviously it's huge for any team. Like I said, historically, the Cavs are the only team to really come back from it in the actual finals. But specifically for them, I feel like it's just like losing a winnable game like that means so much more when you're the underdog.
Yeah.
But the way they've been playing, like, they might be able to overcome it. But I do agree with you. I think if they're going to win, it's going to go 7. But I'd probably still lean OKC like I did at the start of the series. But I really do want to see Indiana win. Burton's been really impressive. Pascal is puzzling because he still has the same one-move bag 7 years later, but it works. He's like a tough glue guy player. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Pacers. They're well coached. Everybody loves Carlisle. So I'd probably still lean OKC after they blew that game last night.
Yeah,
But you never know. If they have another game like Game 3 where they just get hot like that and they're getting guys outside of Halliburton, Nembhard, and Siakam making shots, anything could happen.
I just don't understand OKC. Like, they shoot, like, Game 3, they shoot 46% from 3. And then they lose. Game 4, they shoot 18%. Only taking 16, but
dude, my takeaway when watching OKC is like, I wish that Daryl Morey put a roster like this around James Harden back in the day, because I feel like they was always like, the thing was like, oh, like you need all these shooters around him, like blah blah blah, but like OKC like cracked the code on how to like have a one-man ISO team and go to the finals and be really good.
Yeah.
It's just like Shea every play down the court, and then it's like dribble handoff, Jalen Williams makes one move and gets a bucket, and then you look up and he has 25. I'm like, holy shit.
He scored 27 last night. Chet had a really good game, I thought. He scored 14, 15
Chet
boards.
was getting a lot of offensive rebounds, dude. They were just like fucking, who was it on Indiana was just like letting him in there every time.
Was it, it wasn't Miles Turner.
You know who else I like for a similar reason? Obi Toppin. He's like one of the best bad role players in the NBA. his role is dunking missed shots, but he's very good at it.
He's the 3-point shot has been
Yeah, I
not
saw him make a
terrible.
couple threes. Like if he could hit that consistently, he's an interesting like offensive like energy big.
Yeah, like game three, he scored a 17 and went 2 for 5 from three. Like
I'm not sure
when
he
he came,
offers much on defense, but like with the athleticism, if he could hit open threes, like he's an interesting like complementary
yeah.
piece for sure.
Oh no, that was last night. He scored 17, not game three. But yeah, I know he's like kind of polarizing. I
That's like
mean,
a
he was
new
a
thing in
plug.
basketball, dude. I feel like the high energy, like gritty teams, they're always dunking misses now. I feel like I didn't see that for so long in the NBA. Now I always see these guys just coming back door and fucking slamming misses.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, I
because
fuck with
no
you. Like
one ever
Houston in
boxes
the
out.
NCAA tournament. It's like, yeah, I fuck with those guys, dude.
No one ever boxes out in the NBA. It's just grab the board. But I
The
mean,
lost
like
art. All the unks are gonna be saying that shit. Like how they say bunting's a lost art. They'd be like, dude, offensive rebounding, boxing out. Like these
no
guys are
one does
dunking
that.
everything these days. Shut up, old white
Yeah,
man.
but I wanted to shout out Caruso because I think he's having a very good series. His game three was a little rough. He had a few mishaps, but obviously still playing defense last night. What he scored 20 points. Yeah, 20 points. He was a plus 14, 5 steals. So TJ McConnell just like stole his powers for game three, but then he got him back
Dude,
for game
TJ
four.
McConnell is so infuriating to watch. It's like me playing fucking 3-on-3 like half court. He just dribbles around the fucking lane, and if nobody's open or if he doesn't have a shot, he just all right, set it back. I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like you're not LaMelo Ball, bro. Give up the fucking rock. Nemhard standing right there. Like, dude, shout out Megan McConnell though. That was a good find on Instagram. But anyways,
She got hurt. Pacers devil magic.
it's too
They're
bad.
taking people's souls. But yeah, I know. Like I think we've known this since the start of the series. It's like the battle of like like a true superstar on OKC with like good role players surrounding him versus like a complete team. Like no one shining star for the Pacers. Like everyone's gonna score like 10 to 20 points in the starting lineup, and they're just gonna run and they're gonna push the ball, and someone off the bench is gonna score 15 to 20, and then they're gonna have 120 by the end of the game.
Did she know
But
those Pacers?
yeah, pretty much. I don't know. Halliburton's so weird because like he could be like this like 30, like he could probably score 30 every game if he wanted to. But like he doesn't like turn it on until the fourth quarter, which is kind of infuriating to me because like he'll have like 3 points going into the fourth quarter and then he ends with like 17.
The
It's
thing I
like if you
find
just
weird about him is like I always thought of him as like a perimeter player. Like most of his looks are gonna be threes, but I feel like when he takes over, like he
he's going to
can't
the
really
lane.
create his own shot on the perimeter that well. Often he like kind of just like gets to the rim and bullies, and like it's
Hmm.
weird because he only like really does that when he like takes over the game late. Like he's not like someone that's just attacking the rim like that all game. I feel like
Hmm.
I don't know. Like maybe if he could put the parts of his game together, all
Yeah,
the
no, it's
superstar questions will be answered.
yeah. I because like yeah, like same thing. Like I feel like when he was with Sacramento and when he first got to Indiana, that he was like step back, like pull back threes, like.
Yeah, I feel like when I was watching him yesterday specifically, like, it could just be small sample because I'm not watching like all these games, but
Hmm.
like they were locking him up on the perimeter. Like he's trying to do a step back. He got blocked twice. He airballed. I was like, yeah, like they
Hmm.
know what you're doing, bro. But when he was trying to get to the rim, I was like, holy shit! Like I did not expect that from Halliburton. Just getting to the rim
Yeah,
at will. He did have mismatches. It was like him on Chet a lot, but still,
yeah.
that's such like good basketball. They're getting the switches.
I'm surprised. I don't know. I thought OKC's like I don't know why they're playing Kenrich Williams over Jalen Williams. It's kind of just head scratcher, but yeah. So series tied 2-2. Next game is Monday night, I believe. Back in OKC, I would expect OKC to win, but who knows? Indiana's they're so you can never really predict with them. I feel like, but I do think OKC is gonna win this series still, whether it be 6 or 7. I would imagine it's 6, but they're also polarizing too. Like they come out looking like pretty good one game and then completely flat and dog shit the next. That's infuriating because they're so talented too, and they have so many pieces. But yeah, I'm gonna still stick with OKC in 6. I think they win the next two, but I could see the Pacers pushing 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with OKC in 7, but I really want to see the Pacers pull it out. I think like
Yeah,
OKC will probably win the next one, like blow them out. And
yeah.
game 6, like narrow in the win, and OKC just gets it done. That's what I'm gonna go
I
with.
feel like I keep saying that. Like I feel like I keep saying like, I mean, I guess game two they won by like 15 or something, but like I keep saying OKC's gonna blow them out one of these games, and then the Pacers just stay in it the whole game. Like I don't even think they won by 15. I think they won by like 12 in game two. But um, yeah. So good series though.
Before we
Good
wrap this
basketball.
up, like interesting thought I just had. Like, is there one role player or like not superstar but like second, third tier star that you think would like fit in with the Pacers and replace somebody and make them like that much better, where they'd be like on par with OKC, like odds wise or whatever? I'd say because I feel like OKC is a pretty big favorite here. Just think like, is there a missing piece for Indiana that you fear on the league?
I like Miles Turner a lot, but like upgrading that center position, a center for the Pacers that would make them better. Because like I think Nemhard and Neesmith really fit. Like I don't think like I would replace Neesmith before Nemhard. So like if you wanted a wing, someone like I mean like out of the guys who are a bit like if you had like KD on this team, like if they went and got they were like fuck it we're gonna go after KD, which they're not. But like that would be interesting to me. Like I think having a guy that's going to be able to create his own shot besides Pascal and could like just take over a game that you don't like Halliburton can
I wonder,
just be
like, would they be too bad on defense if they had like Neesmith off the bench with KD starting? But I feel like KD like could be a good defender if he didn't have to take 25 shots a game. So
yeah
if he's just like
yeah.
playing, if he like kind of buys into the system and plays within the flow more, like maybe he could
hmm
have some defensive value.
And he's in this situation he's probably guarding who Lou Dort. Like he
Yeah,
probably
he
doesn't
was in the
need to be.
finals.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like if you take Neesmith out of there, he'd probably guard Jalen Williams, right? And then you'd go Nemhard on Shea primarily,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then just like have Halliburton pick up like Caruso or whoever the fuck
Yeah.
like shooter
That makes
wing they have
sense.
in. That's what I would think, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
hard because the NBA is so like positionless. They just match up anybody with anybody these days.
I would still think a center would be the massive upgrade they could probably have. I just don't know who. Like,
Chet,
yeah, Chet. I mean, fuck. Miles Turner has been kind of babying Chet this series a little bit. Like Chet, I don't know. I expected Chet to be a better player than what he is.
I found it
Like,
interesting too that they're like rotating him and Hartenstein in and out a lot. Like I felt like they played together a good amount this season. That was like a
yeah,
big
or
thing.
especially against like they're running the two big lineup versus Denver all the time. So, I mean, I guess it's just matchup based.
Yeah, I
Because
mean
like,
Indiana's just running. And they kind of have three guards. Like I guess Neesmith's a wing, but like he's kind of more of
he
a
can.
two than a three, I'd say. But
Yeah, and they're
it's
running
kind of
Pascal at the
so
four.
ambiguous in the modern NBA.
I'm trying to. Now I'm stuck on a center thought. Like who could be potentially available that would make
Embiid,
the pace? Yeah, I mean that was the first thing that popped in my head. I just like I don't think the 76ers are gonna trade Embiid. But like like it's hard because you need someone who's not just gonna sit in the paint.
yeah, like you need someone that's like mobile, like Turner. That's not like a complete cone because he's not like great on defense, but he's not like a cone either. Like he could like
Yeah,
pick people up and switch. But
Bam.
he's not like a fantastic rim protector or anything though. Yeah, Bam. That makes sense. Like
Yeah,
he can't shoot, but they'd figure it out.
yeah. I mean he can shoot. He's got a decent mid range. He could probably hit a few threes every now and then.
If
But
they
I
get
think
Bam
yeah,
shooting in the corner like Derek Lively, Pacers
yeah.
super team.
Yeah, and then I mean, I think Bam could handle the ball a little bit too. Like you have five guys who could bring the ball up and run the offense. Like I always think about that Michael Beasley clip where he's like the only player that's ever beat me in one on one is Bam, but like he's like Bama point guard trapped in a 7 footer's body. So like I think that would be interesting. But obviously I don't think Bam's gonna be available anytime soon. But in
I
this,
kind of hope he gets traded. I agree, but like he's gonna rot in Miami because they're never gonna be
yeah,
bad enough to get anybody. Like they're just gonna be praying for a free agent, like how they were before they got Jimmy. Pretty much, they're gonna
yeah.
win
I
like
mean, I think Shams is saying they're one of the three teams in on KD.
yeah. I mean that makes sense. Like if Katie's just like done winning rings, like Miami's a good spot to go.
I going off that, I guess we're done with finals talk for now. But so we both gave our predictions and then threw out a little theoretical
Yeah, maybe
question.
we'll cut one of these game shows because we got good flow here with the NBA.
Just going off that, like the team Shams listed for KD were Minnesota, Houston, and Miami, which I was surprised to see because like all the smoke was on San Antonio
Yeah,
the week
I mean I
before.
still think it's gonna be a Texas team. I don't see what Minnesota
Yeah,
has to offer. Like I don't think they have their own picks anymore. They have the Nick. They have those New York picks though. So like, I guess they could just lob a bunch of New York picks and like Robin Shannon for KD.
I don't know
Then
if
like
they
they can't
want.
bring back Nas Reed if they do that. and
Yeah,
Randall has to probably be in the trade to match money. But
yeah.
like they're trading
Or
two guys out of their
Gobert.
starting lineup, their two best young players, and like all their picks. Like I don't know, but I mean they do have new ownership with fucking A-Rod, so
Yeah, well, who was it Stephen A. talking about how A-Rod was like hyping up Terrence Shannon and they just don't fucking play him?
A-Rod knowing who Terrence Shannon even is just like a crazy thought.
No, they got their picks. They don't have a 27 pick, but
They have their own and New York's picks. 'Cause they got
uh,
picked. They got like 4 firsts for Cat, didn't they?
something like that. Hold up. This says San Antonio will receive the most favorable of its 2026 first round pick and Atlanta's 2026 first round pick. Where the fuck? Here, wait. Utah will receive the most favorable of its 2026 first round pick protected for selections 9 through 30. Minnesota's, yeah, so I think they have it. I think they're just in like a bunch of, yeah, Minnesota will receive the least favorable of its pick and the Utah pick if conveyable. I think they have their own pick
Yeah,
for
but they're gonna be
2026.
worse than Utah anyway. So, or better than Utah, of course. Not worse. Definitely not worse than Utah.
They have Detroit's first round pick this year, I guess, is what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'd say KD and one of the Texas teams makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm just, because, like, there was all this smoke about,
I get the I feel like it's still San Antonio. Like I get Houston thing, but like I feel like Houston's the team that could trade for whoever they want. Like why are they trading
yeah,
for 37-year-old Kevin Durant? They could
yeah,
probably trade for
like, they should
KD
be
and
in on
Giannis if they
Giannis.
can make the money work. Like that's the kind of
Yeah.
assets they have.
But yeah, I think Houston should be all over Giannis. I think San Antonio makes so much sense for KD because
Yeah, no,
I
I
mean
agree. I think those
he
are the best fits.
yeah
The
a
way the
lineup
NBA
of
works, it's probably gonna be like KD to Miami and Giannis in fucking Toronto for RJ Barrett and IQ.
and Brandon Ingram. Yeah, I just because I look at a lineup of Fox, Harper, Castle, KD, and Wemby. Like I
I
talked
don't
about
think
it on
it's crazy
TikTok.
to say that they would be like the best team in the NBA. Big
Yeah,
two if KD was healthy and still himself.
because like
Like they'd have
you're
two shots at a championship there, I think, because KD probably come back on another 1 year deal, and then like then he's like 40, and you're like, all right. But three guards
like
like that, Castle can guard anyone. Like with KD and Wemby, no one scoring in the paint. I don't know. That's just like whoever offense they could all score on the ball, off the ball. I mean, Castle probably needs to work on the shot a bit, and Harper, I don't know about Harper off the ball all that much.
he's so good. I'm so jealous.
I feel like Harper and Fox is a weird fit because you might not get the most out of Harper with like a worse
Yeah,
version of him playing right next to him. But
I just I think I think it's smart. Like obviously, if you're drafting for like positional need rather than just like best player available, you're probably taking like Ace Bailey at that spot, which Ace Bailey's been falling down draft boards from what I've
I
seen.
think it just comes down to who's the best player they want because it's like there's two examples that you can think of. It's like Golden State went Wiseman over
Wise.
LaMelo for fit, and that was a disaster. But then you think like Charlotte went Brandon Miller over Scoot because of fit, and that's been like a really great decision, like the first good decision Charlotte's ever fucking made, probably.
Yeah, Brett, he's just been hurt a lot. Yeah, like Trey Johnson's like the third best player in the draft now, according to everybody. Ace Bailey's just sliding down the board.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think I'd take Trey Johnson in the top five.
Pretty good
I'm a
score.
little concerned about Ace Bailey too, though. But like, I think I'd have like the top two, and then Edgecombe, Khan,
Yeah.
and then like five is tough. Maybe I'd have Malawach. I don't know.
Fears, telling you. Fears is a dog. I wish he didn't have such a good year so he could follow the Bulls pick, but now they're projected to take fucking Colin Murray Boyles. I'm gonna kill myself.
Not good.
I'm not a fan.
I see
I
that
would rather
Memphis
take
like
not Traore, right? That's Asenge or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting international guys in this draft. There's this Hugo Gonzalez is a guy I've watched a little bit.
Doesn't sound like an NBA name, but shout out Jaime Jaquez breaking the stigma.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
there's a
gotta
lot of
just like
guys.
shout this every back when I first started playing 2K, like every Hispanic player in the league was like a 50 overall. It was like Eduardo
Except
Najera, Gustavo Ion, like they were all like 52s, bro, just rotting at the end of the bench.
except Grievous Vasquez,
Yeah, no,
dog.
Grievous Vasquez was like a 75, just dribbling the fucking air out of the ball like TJ McConnell, dude.
Oh my god. But yeah,
Getting my career assist, dude. Shot clock cheese.
when is that? Oh, it's coming up. It's in 11 days.
Yeah, it's soon.
Interesting.
11 days
Okay.
till the Dallas Mavericks select Ace Bailey #1 overall.
I think Dallas would burn the Flames. And I think Nico
Dude, I wouldn't
Harrison.
be shocked if they pick Cooper Flag and then fucking Silver comes back out for the San Antonio pick, and he's like, "We have a trade to announce. It's Cooper Flag going to Milwaukee for Giannis." Like, I wouldn't put it past Nico. If they're not in the second apron, like, dude, he'll figure out how to make the money work.
Yeah. Would you do that? Would you do
I'd
Flag
trade
for?
Flag for Giannis. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why people are like saying no to that. Like, Giannis is like 30, I get it, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just like, I
yeah,
don't. There's not too many prospects I wouldn't have traded Giannis for. It's like Anthony Davis, LeBron. About
Zion.
it.
Would you trade Zion coming out for honest?
I probably would have traded Zion coming out for Giannis because of the injury stuff.
Yeah.
With Flag, like, yeah, he's probably like the fourth guy after Giannis there in that tier, I guess, of like prospects. But I think I would question Flag's ability to be a lead scorer on a championship team more than like how's Giannis gonna age, because I think you get at least 3-4 years where you're like a title contender out of Giannis. So
Yeah, I mean, they're probably Giannis when Kyrie gets healthy, and then AD. That's
yeah,
probably
like I think Giannis and AD with the pieces they have like surrounding, like they'd probably win 50 games without Kyrie, and then Kyrie comes
Yeah.
back and it's like the perfect missing piece. Like you go from Jaden Hardy to fucking Kyrie at point.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd
I
be
would do
interesting.
it. I don't think it's realistic. I think everybody just says it because Nico Harrison, like, fucking crack pipe, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I think it would be a good trade, actually, for both of them. Like, if you're Milwaukee, you can't do better than restarting with Cooper Flag and, like, some picks and, like, PJ Washington's contract or whatever. But
That would hurt me seeing Cooper Flag in the same division as the Bulls.
yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I think I would, if I'm Milwaukee, I would take Cooper Flag and a bunch of, like, ambiguous picks over, like, say, Reed Shepard, Jalen Green, and, like, all the picks Houston has.
Yeah, because like
Because I think
for me,
getting a player to build around is probably the most important thing. Like, if they're actually worth building around.
yeah,
Like, it's like, I'd rather have that than the quantity of picks because I'm guaranteed like, a franchise player.
makes sense. Yeah, maybe we should do maybe we'll run a mock draft next week or the week after before the draft. Try and break down. Probably not the whole first round, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, let's transition to our MLB trivia now. So we each came up with 2 separate questions for each other. So I can ask Luch first. Luch's question is, can you name 20 White Sox All-Stars since 2000? So I think there's about 40 something of these. So he's going to see if he can just name 20.
We'll see how easy this ends up being. Maybe we'll have to make the requirements harder for future episodes, but give it a go.
Testing things out.
Yeah, so first would be Crochet last year.
Yep.
Dylan Cease.
Don't see Dylan Cease
No,
on
he
this
wasn't an
list.
all-star that year? Okay, so just skip him. We'll go Tim Anderson, Giolito, James McCann, Avi Garcia. Who else was like an all-star from the good teams? Hendricks, Lance Lynn,
Yep. 7.
Chris Sale.
There's you're missing a big one that's still
Frazier.
around.
Okay.
Oh, that's another one.
And Luis.
Yeah, that's 10.
Is there still a big one? Am I stupid?
I mean, like, he was 1 year, good year.
Yeah, alright, I don't know. I think Todd Frazier was an all-star with us in 15, right?
Nope.
No,
Don't see
only
Frazier on
Cincinnati.
here.
Quintana, I think, for
Yep.
1 year.
Correct. You pretty much cleared the board through 15. You're just missing one from 21, but
Yeah, I don't know who that could be, because Eloy. Was Eloy an all-star?
Nope.
No? Okay. So I guess go back a little bit. Frank Thomas is probably on there since 2000. And Konerko.
no Frank Thomas, but Konerko,
That's
yes.
gotta be wrong, really? Wow, that's crazy. Konerko, Burley.
Yep, 13.
I believe Tomei was an all-star with us in 06.
Yep, correct. 14.
Maybe moved down like 08. Was Bobby Jenks ever an all-star for us? Maybe once or
Yep.
twice.
15.
I think Danks got 1 year, or is that wrong?
Don't see Danks.
No Danks. Creedy
You're
in
15. Not 06, but he is on here.
okay. Carlos Quinton,
Yep, that's 17.
Ray Durham,
In 2000, all right, yeah, 18.
2.
There's a few big ones left.
Carlos Lee,
let
maybe
me
not
look.
with the White Sox.
No, not seeing Carlos Lee.
All right, Maglio,
Yep, that was one of the big ones I was thinking of. That's 18?
yeah, or 18 or 19. I'll go for 2 more after that.
Alright.
Aglio.
There's a few relievers on here that I wouldn't have expected to be on here.
What the fuck's his name? The guy that was the closer in before Jinx. Dustin Hermanson, is he on there?
Nope, don't see him.
Oh, Tadahito? Wasn't Tadahito an all-star?
506, no, don't
No?
see him.
A little tougher than I thought. Rios? Did Rios get in one of those areas?
What's that? That would be like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
No, don't see Rios.
Alexia
There's,
got in.
yeah, okay. That was a pretty big one.
Alexi
That's
got in
19.
for sure. And then AJ got in with the Sox. I know that, so that should be
Yeah.
20.
20. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. So the 21 one was Rodon.
Oh, okay.
So the two relievers I saw that kind of surprised me were Matt Thornton.
Oh yeah, I knew Thornton made it. That's a good name. I think 08 or
2010.
010 he made it.
Yeah, in 10, and then Jesse Crane in 2013.
I forgot about that. I remember Jesse Crane on the Sox, so I did not know he was an all-star for us.
He isn't, he was injured. That's what that means. He
Was
has an
PV an
asterisk
all-star
next-
for us too?
Yes, 2012. Let's see, Esteban Loaiza a few times. Carl Everett, James Baldwin. I don't know what that is, but Jermaine Dye, Jose Contreras.
Yeah, I thought about
John-
Contreras, but I went with AJ over him because it's more obvious.
Yeah, probably safer. John Garland. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I was surprised you got Avi, to be honest, but very
Oh, yeah,
solid
I remember
performance.
that one vividly. Those were the rebuild years. That's when I follow it the most, probably. I gotta reopen my Gemini thing and do this again, but then we could start yours in a second.
I put Setnik too. That was another one, but I think that's every other name on there.
Okay. And then, so for Liam's question, we're going to be doing, can he name 20 Bears Pro Bowlers since 2000? And there's right around 40 of these. It's like similar pool to pick from as my White Sox question was. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to just keep a number on my phone as you go.
All right. So I think Jalen Johnson was the most recent one.
Yep.
Let me think. I think I probably gotta go back to 18. Because that was a chunk of them. So white hair, Tariq Cohen.
It does not say white hair on here. Let me see if he made it.
Really, I think he was on that 18. I remember that picture because they had like 7 of them or something.
Cody Whitehair, yeah, Pro Bowl 2018. So I guess this doesn't have all of them, but I'll look it up if it's not on here.
So white hair and Cohen.
Cohen did make it, yeah.
Mitch was
Yep,
an alternate. Eddie Jackson,
yep,
Kyle Fuller,
yep.
Akeem Hicks,
Mm-hmm.
Mac.
Yep.
Cordero Patterson gets them like in the
Yeah,
COVID
he made it
year?
twice.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's 9. Jordan Howard. Okay. 10. I might have to go back a little bit. Kyle Long probably got one. Urlacher. Forte.
Yep.
Just think of the Lance Briggs probably. Peppers. This might get a little challenge. Oh, Robbie Gold probably. Hester.
We're gonna have to adjust this to 25, I'm thinking, because
That's a lot.
there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 22, 23, because if you get all 7 of those, it's exactly 25, and I don't think you're gonna get the rest of these. So if you get 22 or 23, I think you're at 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 right now.
I'm at 17 right now.
Yeah,
Okay. Did I say Akeem Hicks?
you did.
Okay.
You missed a couple more recent ones, a couple from like probably your prime era watching the team, like 10 to 15, like when we were kids. And then there's a couple like early 2000s as well.
Peanut.
Yeah.
Tillman. Alshon.
Yep.
Okay. Brandon Jennings. Or Brandon Jennings.
Brandon Marshall. Yeah.
Yes, jeez. Cutler probably didn't make one.
It doesn't say Cutler on here, but I think Cutler
I don't-
did make a Pro Bowl. I don't know if it was with the Bears though. It was no 2008 with Denver.
Okay. I'm crying. Brandon Jennings. I was like, what the fuck is his name? Trying to think of those teams now. I don't think Olsen made one with the Bears, right?
It doesn't say, so I don't
I don't
think
think so.
But he
I think he
was
got traded.
good with them.
He got traded. It was like
Yeah, no.
Olin Kreutz,
Yep.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that would be 19.
I said Urlacher. I said Briggs. Like Tommy Harris.
I thought I thought I saw him the first time I did this, so let me look that.
Fun fact about Tommy Harris: my first Bears game I ever went to.
Yeah, 3-time Pro Bowl, 5-07. He's just missing from
Okay,
the AI list.
bet.
So that'll be 20. We'll say 2, 3 more. If you could get 2 more, we could call it. Or if you have a third, then go ahead. A couple notable ones. I'll throw out some kind of hints. Someone that played in proximity to Peanut at the same time is on here.
Same position.
Could
Or
be.
what?
Another same
Oh,
position person that you mentioned, someone that wasn't on the list that you're missing, was a key player for them in the Marshall era, sort of.
okay.
The older guys, kind of random. One of your favorite players that you've told me about is on here, electric kind of guy.
Favorite players.
And then 2 recent defensive players. One of them no longer with the Bears. One of them
Oh,
extended
does that
football.
count though? Does Roquan count?
Yeah,
Because he got traded.
Roquan, it counts him on here.
Okay.
So 21. So there's a
Okay.
current Bears defensive player. Electric, one of your favorite players that you told me about from back in the day. A DB,
I
pass
think I know the
catcher,
DB.
offensive lineman, mid 2010, and then the older guys are.
How long?
You already said Kyle Long.
Yeah, besides him. I think I know the DB.
This offensive lineman, this might give it away, but I remember him playing for a different NFC North team. But I do remember him signing with the
Yeah.
Bears.
Okay. I think all right, so I think the DB's Tim Jennings,
Yep.
probably.
So that'll be
Okay.
22. Maybe you could get. Wait, who's left? So you didn't get him. You didn't get him. Or him. Yeah, if you get all 3 of these, you get the 25. So you might as well go for it. But we'll say successfully completed already. But you get like. Or no, there's 4 left. Because there's the current player. There's the electric guy that I keep talking about. There's an O lineman. And there's another pass catcher that I think you would get. The rest of them, I don't really expect you to get because they're all like one-time Pro Bowlers from the early 2000s.
Okay. Let me think. One of my favorite players, electric playmaker, Johnny Knox.
Yeah,
Johnny Knox made a Pro Bowl.
yeah, 2010.
I know that. Okay. All right. Pass catcher in the Brandon Marshall era. And like, what? Current player.
Pass catcher in the Brandon Marshall era, and you already got Marshall and Jeffrey.
Yeah. So,
So
it's
did
gotta
they
be,
have a third receiver?
Martellus Bennett.
Yeah,
Really? I didn't know he made a Pro Bowl either. I just remember him
2014.
almost murdering Kyle Fuller. Okay. Current player is tough. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a current player and then an O lineman in 2016, a guard.
Play for a different NFC North team.
Kind of, I wouldn't say a legend for the other NFC North team, but was there for
Up there.
quite a while.
All right. Oh, there was like that. Was it Josh Sitton?
It
He was
is,
there for a
yeah,
year
it's
too.
Josh Sitton.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember being excited about that signing. He was all right.
And
I didn't know he
then
made a
the
Pro.
one you're missing is a current Bears defensive player.
Current Bears defensive player.
Another move that you were probably excited about at the time. Maybe still are.
Current? It's not DJ Moore.
Defensive player.
It's Sweat?
It is Sweat.
Sweat made a Pro Bowl?
Yeah, 23.
So, okay. So he made it right after the trade? Okay.
So, yeah.
Interesting. All right. Wasn't bad.
Challenge successfully completed. It was pretty decent with the difficulty too. It wasn't too ridiculously hard, but we struggled a bit.
Yeah, there were some names on there that wouldn't have particularly gone right away, but all right, there was some trivia. We'll try and figure out a way to fix it up next time, but I thought it went pretty well. Now we're gonna go to Batter Up. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it is a site. Let me share my screen. It's a site that shows you a silhouette. It does this for NBA and MLB. So this one is a silhouette of a MLB batter, and you have to try and guess how many attempts do you get. You get 6 guesses to figure out who this is, and it's gonna give you hints based on your previous guesses. So there's a batter version, there is also a jump shot version, and then there is a pitcher throwing motion version. And then you can also do it by teams.
Let's rip a batting one and a jump shot one real quick. I'm gonna go with Tyler O'Neill here.
You think? Okay. If we rip it first.
Throw
So I had a few. Okay. So he's in the AL. He's a outfielder.
roughly 30.
Really? Cause so like the name, it's not these two, but like
Is that
Hoskins
Soler?
popped into my head. Who?
No, that's not. I don't think that's Soler, is it?
Maybe.
Zach
Is
Neto?
Soler
No, he's too old, too young. Maybe Soler. Okay,
Angels?
Angels.
Neto, try it.
No, oh, Taylor Ward, Taylor Ward, Taylor Ward.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I didn't know he had that far of like the outside stance.
Oh,
I
like
didn't know
open.
that. Yeah, I thought he was more closed off. Damn, off Sandy is tough. You know what? That was quick. So let's just run a random one.
Low diff.
Ooh,
That's Pete
that's
Alonso.
Pete Alonso, right? All right, that was also very easy.
All right, make it three, and then we'll do a jump shot.
That's
Kim.
that's
Kim from the Dodgers, right? Or am I wrong?
yeah, it's from this year too. Ooh, wrong Kim. Is he not in this database? Is it? It's not Jung Ho Lee.
Oh, maybe it is Jung Ho Lee. Yeah, because it's Korean. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, jumper time. Low diff. The batter up baseball doesn't stand a chance for us. Lefty.
No, he's righty. That's it. It's a righty, right?
Yeah. Ah, this shit's too hard. I'm not gonna get that. Nemhard. This shit's too hard.
I'm trying to like the silhouette, the hair. He's got like a little beard. It looks
Yankee.
like
Bones Highland.
no, Bones Hyland doesn't have a beard. My God, it looks like
Jaden.
no. She's like, we can try it. I don't think it is, but we can try it. Okay, he's in the West and he's kind of young. He's also probably American.
Aaron Wiggins. DiVincenzo.
He's got like a fro kind of situation with the hair.
Dylan Brooks.
And he's got the dreads now. Oh, I'm so blanking because it kind of looks like this dude who used to play. I don't think he's in the league.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Podjemski?
No, he's a lefty.
Is he? Reach up.
Oh my, Reed Shepard with a fro. Fuck, dude. Okay, he's in the West. Let's think of West teams.
Van Vliet. Jalen Green? I don't know, dude. We gotta throw out a guess or something.
All right, yeah, let's throw out Jalen Green just to get more idea. All right, he's in the.
Oh, maybe it is fucking Reach. Oh no, not Rockets. Who's in that division? Oh, is it Vassell?
I don't think so. He's on the Spurs
Spurs.
though. Oh, it's Champagny. Right?
I don't know who the fuck
I
that
don't know
is. Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's him.
Okay. Yeah, I knew. Fuck, I knew he looked familiar. All right, let's run one more. Then we can go to pitchers. Another righty. Oof. All right, we need to just get a guess up.
Tyler Hero.
He also has like kind of a fro. Is this like Beauchamp? I don't know if he's a lefty or not. He's in the West. He's not American. He's kind of young.
Fucking Landry Shamet.
He's in the West.
I don't know who Landry Shamet plays for.
He's on the Knicks.
Is that Rob?
Yeah, this might be Shaden Sharp.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
How did I guess Shaden Sharp for the fucking wrong one?
All right. Fuck it. Let's go to. Let's just do 3 of each. Oh,
Fuck is that? Caitlin Clark?
that's Ty Washington, I think. No?
Jason Wallace? Or not Pacific?
Maybe. Is it? Does he wear his? I can't remember if he wears his hair like that. No.
No, they're not in the Pacific Division. This one.
Alright,
It's
he's
a point guard.
in the West. He's pretty young.
But that means
like
he's not in the Pacific Division. So he's in what division?
He's in one of the other West. He's not the Northwest either. I don't know the fucking NBA divisions. Who the fuck shoots like that? And he's
Tariq
like
Cooper.
20. I think he's 24. He's alright, so he's pretty young. He's a point guard in the West. He's
Brandon
American.
Boston.
I think they're in the Pacific. Is he still in the Clippers, bro?
Or is that Bronny?
Who
No,
has that?
it's fucking Quincy Olivari, bro.
Who the fuck is that? Who has hair like that in the West?
Bones Highland.
I don't think he's a point guard. He's 25, actually. He's a point guard. Yeah, they're in the Pacific. Okay.
DeJounte Murray.
Oh, he's in the. What team is he on, though?
The Pelican.
Okay, well, he's probably in that. Oh, wait.
Please come
Who
up.
has hair? Who the fuck has hair like that, bro? Point guard in the West. I need to. Hold up. Let's see the NBA division. Okay, he's not in the Pacific.
Oh, is it Isaiah Collier?
It's not bad. When is this from? This is from this year, right? Yeah. Northwest. Oh, yeah, he's too young, too. I forgot. Okay, he's not in the Northwest, and he's not in the Pacific.
Oh, it's J.A.? word. That's a good one.
That was an easy one. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is exactly how he shoots. Shit. Okay, so that was Ja. All right, we'll go to the pitcher now. This one's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
See, I don't know if this is only starters. I don't think it is.
I think this might be out of our league, dude. Nick Lodolo.
Lefty.
Yeah, Nick Lodolo's a lefty.
It's not Skeens, right?
Skeens is a righty.
This is a righty.
No, it's a lefty, ain't it?
No, it's a righty.
You sure? I don't think it's inverted like the other one. Look how he's throwing.
Yeah, like a righty. Well, okay, wait.
Wait, what the fuck?
How'd you think he was throwing?
I got like fucking.
I'm gonna throw Skeens
No,
out
it's
there.
not. I think it's
All right, he's a starter though.
fucking George Kirby. No.
Okay, he's in the AL. He's like 26 to 29. He's a starter
That's
in the
McCullers,
AL.
dude.
It's not the hair.
Bueller.
In the AL East, he's like 29. He's
Oh,
American.
Flynn.
Maybe he's older than that. Shit. Okay, not the. So Yankees or Rays or Blue Jays.
Osmond.
See the pitch. I could. Yeah, sure. I think. Well, he has the hair, right? Doesn't he have hair?
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like what Nate Pearson used to look like. Who are pitchers on the Rays? It's not like does Pepio have the fucking cheddar coming out of his hat?
Is it Shane Boz?
Maybe. It's not your guy, right?
Who?
What's his name? Is Shane Boz not on here? I guess not. Taj Bradley?
Could be.
Alright. We've
Yankees.
eliminated.
Blue Jays, it seems.
Or Yankees.
Luke Weaver.
Fuck it.
Final guess. Be right. Be right.
Blue Jays.
Bowden Francis. Okay. Next.
That shit was tough. That one's hard.
What the fuck?
This screams reliever.
Yeah.
Where's the late
It's
kick like
like
that?
definitely a random Rockies fucking really Karen check, but he hasn't been up this year. I don't think. Can try.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be in the database. Damn, who has a fucking...
This one might be too tough.
Yeah, let's just throw out a random reliever name.
Steven Wilson.
Yeah, he's a reliever. Not in the AL, in the NL.
I'm gonna go with Ryan Stanek. He's a free agent. Okay.
Is he not? I thought he was on the Mets.
He's not even in Major League Baseball. Next guess is gonna be Ryan
So-
Walker. Dude, I have no idea.
NL West. Kopech. It's not Kopech. See if he's on the Dodgers.
I don't think it's trying it.
No.
Is that Joe Kelly?
Jesus. This is... Who the...
Oh.
Joe Kelly's not on the team either, bro?
Okay.
Fuck it. Trinan. It's not. But let's see who it is.
Alexis. Wow.
They just traded for him, right?
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. Let's do one more batter. That was our strong suit. Random.
Is that? I want to say Marcelo Meyer, but I don't think he had a home run yet. So.
This is also from 2024.
Oh.
Meyer has 3 home runs. He had like 2 the other night in the same game.
Is that Bellinger?
I don't think so. I was thinking
I think it's Bellinger.
AL East. Takes away my guess.
O'Hearn
Maybe. Let's see.
or Yoshida maybe. No.
Orioles.
Fucking Jackson
Gunnar?
Holiday, dude.
Is it Jackson?
Is it
Gunnar,
Gunnar?
right?
Hooray.
Alright, got that one in.
Even Jackson Holiday low key swing the same way, dude. Maybe that's like a cheat code. You just look for that swing in the draft.
I think Holiday's bat is more like flat on his shoulder, no?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. So that was a little batter up and a little guessing game. Tried a few new things today. Let us know what you guys think. But it's going to be it for today's episode. We'll be back next week. Sure, we'll be talking maybe the end of the NBA Finals. Who knows? Probably not. But yeah, let us know what you guys want to see more of. Go follow us on TikTok and Twitter. And thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time.